Objection!
Oh.
Chilling performance, Mr. McGilded.
Oh? What would you be referring to there now? Miss Lord Van Zeeks. Yeah.
Blood stain on the frame of the skylight. Such evidence is null and void. But why? For one extremely simple reason. That smear of blood never existed.
Objection!
What are you talking about? It's there for all to see, and it's clearly blood.
Objection!
I personally attended Scotland Yard's investigation of the omnibus. The officers involved went over the carriage with a fine-tooth comb. So I can state with absolute surety, no such smear of blood existed in the carriage. At least, not until this trial began. But
You're suggesting, Lord Van Zeeks, the stain of blood was...
fabricated. Fabricated? Fabricated, my lord. Yes. While this court has been in session.
Fabricated? What a palaver.
Palaver.
What's a palaver?
Oh, what a palaver. I must say I didn't expect such crude reasoning from a prosecutor of your standing, Lord Van Zeeks. But I'm Magnus McGilded, a fellow known all over the capital for his fine contributions to public life. Take candy to slander, and I'll fight it to the bitter end. If it's rolling off the tongue of the Reaper of the Bailey.
Mr. McGilded, I realize this is your first appearance in court as the accused. However, I'm well aware of your involvement behind the scenes in a great many affairs of dubious nature. You're very adept when it comes to avoiding getting your own hands dirty. And each time it happens that a case you're involved in is investigated, you adapt the facts. Adapt the facts? What does that even mean? Excuse me, I'm not drunk enough for this. You wield a fortune the size of Mr. McGilded's. However ill-gotten it may be, nothing is impossible. Tampering with evidence, manipulating the scene of a crime, bribing witnesses. I toast your ability to concoct the most convenient of stories, sir.
But Lord Van Zeeks, this will not do it to be sure. Will it now, counsel?
Huh? Oh, no!
I think it's fair to say, it does all sound like a rather far-fetched excuse by a desperate man. The blood on the skylight didn't exist, you say? But if used will all cast your minds back. This is not true the omnibus there has been in the courtroom the entire time. How could anyone possibly put a smear of blood in it without the world and his wife seeing? But right now, counsel.
The world has a wife? It's true. Omnibus has been in full view the entire time that the court has been in session.
Wait. Oh my god. McGilded is the eternal Irishman.
I learned, friend.
I appreciate the joke, but I don't understand why he was brought up here. What now?
I don't know. Because he's got like tons of money and he controls everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You didn't say ... exclamation point.
I'm sorry. Here's to hearing your opinion on this matter. In your own words.
Alright.
My opinion is fuck you. As you wish. Someone had tampered with the omnibus during this trial? If you're asking me, I think...
Can you guys
possible.
think of a time?
Oh, the smoke bomb.
No, but we know that it happened because we saw it appear out
Yeah,
of nowhere.
when the smoke bomb went off.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It was.
As a defense lawyer, it's my job to advocate for the defendant as best I can. Still, because there's something even more important at stake here. There's no evidence to suggest that the defendant did as my learned friend suggests. However, in terms of having the opportunity to carry out the alleged tampering, there is one possibility.
Oh,
Good gracious. Explain yourself, counsel.
Yes, there is. It seems my learned Nipponese friend has no intention of running from this deceit.
Cheat.
Deceit? I'm sure everyone still remembers clearly. The recess that we were forced to take. As a result of the smoke grenade fired by the witness currently in the stand, Miss Gina Lestrade. Bang, 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 love and die. Yeah, this is repeated dialogue.
useless.
Bailiff, walk the
Careful.
creepy.
The courtroom was filled with smoke and everyone was thrown into confusion. All of us were made to leave this chamber. In that brief interval, under the veil of smoke and in all the chaos, could have been possible to steal inside the omnibus. See that camera flip there? That was cool.
Are you wise? What are you trying to pull, you rotten feckless gouger?
Okay, call me Kevin. Reckless gouger?
You're supposed to be defending me. It's a wicked plot. It's a plot to undermine me, so it is.
Whatever you think this is, it changes nothing. The facts are the same. After this courtroom was evacuated earlier as a result of the smoke grenade, a number of inconsistencies materialized in relation to the omnibus.
Inconsistencies. Such as?
To start with, the storage compartment underneath the rear passenger seat. The police investigated the omnibus. This compartment was full of the driver's items. Secondly, we have the smear of blood on the edge of the skylight. As I have said, that was not present at the start of the trial this morning.
Beast moaning.
Unfortunately, Lord Van Zeeks, no one is able to corroborate your claims.
I am. That's true. The omnibus was first wheeled out. Both the storage compartment and the skylight were shut. And we definitely didn't look at the storage compartment.
Really, I'm afraid to say we cannot establish with any certainty if this evidence is the result of tampering or not.
Indeed, my lord. No doubt there was not a single person who saw fit to verify such things.
What do you think?
Sorry?
We looked at you, idiot.
About the omnibus. Is there anything else unusual about the omnibus?
Yeah, it says Phoenix Wright on it. What's that about? My lord.
Counsel?
Is one further inconsistency. Mark, that surely could not have been present at the start of the trial.
What? What in the devil's name are you going to say now? If you dare betray me, you little maggot, you'd better start watching your back.
Objection! Silence, McGilded. The court awaits the defense's clarification. This trial keeps swinging one way and then the other. I have no idea what's the truth and what's deception. What am I supposed to believe here?
I shall have to ask you to elaborate, Counsel. Where exactly is the alleged mark that you claim appeared at some point during the trial?
Got it!
Yes?
If we consider the victim fell through the skylight onto the floor of the cabin, I'd certainly expect to find signs of blood where he landed. But as far as I recall, this bloodstain on the cabin floor was not there when the omnibus was first brought into the courtroom.
Good Lord. Yes, I do believe you're correct, Counsel.
Then why were you surprised? Well said. Although as advocate for the defense, one might say that was a very careless slip of the tongue. I believe that bloodstain on the floor is a decisive piece of evidence. If the question is whether that evidence is genuine, or whether it was unlawfully fabricated by someone, I feel compelled to admit that there's at least a possibility that the evidence is fake. Remember that time Phoenix used fake evidence? That was fun. Ah! Oh, that was you.
This trial is over.
Mr. McGilded?
I've done everything I possibly can to cooperate with the court, but it's all over now.
It's all over now. But you're the defendant!
It's over, I tell you. Memory, recollection, what people think they saw. Tis all a nonsense. Facts are what counts. The fact is that bloodstain is there now.
Well,
And over the course of this desperate trial, long and extremely drawn out as it has been, that good-for-nothing Reaper of the Bailey has failed to present any decisive evidence at all. And scandalized so I am. I thought better of Lord Van Zeeks. Well, my lord? Must concur with the defendant. The unaffirmed recollections of an individual cannot stand as evidence. At this moment in time, the particular bloodstain in question is very much in existence, and the absence of any credible method by which to prove its alleged previous non-existence. I regret to say that it would be improper for this trial to continue.
your lordship can't be serious.
Lord Van Zeeks, what is your position?
Harp. The prosecution, my lord. There's no further witnesses or evidence to present.
Very well. In that case, as I believe we have explored every possible avenue in this matter, I can proceed to my adjudication. A formality, I am of course obliged to confirm with the defense first.
What formality?
As things stand at the moment, it would seem that Mr. McGilded will be found not guilty,
Yes.
which would mean we've won.
Is that really the right outcome here? Is it really alright for the trial to come to an end now? All these unexplained inconsistencies.
Counsel for the defense. Your closing statement, please.
Yes, my lord. The defense believes...
The defendant could be guilty. I mean, yeah. That's
He's
what
too
beings would
mean
do.
to be innocent.
What do you think, Sig?
I think he... Yeah, he could. Potentially. I'm here in this courtroom today to advocate for the defense of my client, Mr. McGilder. However, at this moment in time, I cannot in all good conscience attest fully to the defendant's innocence.
What are you saying, man?
Saying I hate this guy. Without any question, there's no conclusive evidence to prove that the defendant is guilty. However, there's also no conclusive evidence to prove that he's innocent.
Good. Good gracious me!
He's about to morb.
Order! Order! This is unprecedented behavior, counsel. A defense lawyer calling the accused's innocence into question. Are you of sound mind? What? Oh, it was a grand decision to appoint you as my lawyer, so it was. A grand decision.
Point, like I had a choice. What?
I must say, I didn't expect quite an exciting spectacle at the end there, but still. Here, have this for your troubles.
Ah,
Your job here is done, fellow. It's a fine work you've done, so you have.
what do you mean?
It's just as the right honorable gentleman so succinctly put it afar. The trial can't go on anymore. And your closing statement there was, how did he put it now? Nothing more than a formality. Oh. What?
Just turns into Wario.
What?
I really don't know what to make all this.
Oh, was the evidence we've seen genuine? Or was it fake? His lordship would be fuming. Any unsightly rubbish should be disposed of promptly, as I said.
Speaking rich, you're always guilty of something. You mark my words. I feel terribly ashamed that I ever doubted that lovely man who gave us the lovely park. Now the proceedings have unfolded in this way. I am compelled to declare a premature end to this trial. Furthermore, the court must accept the defendant's plea. I thank you kindly, my lord.
He just summoned the tank.
I hereby pronounce the verdict of this court.
That's not a very
What?
good.
Okay.
But we still haven't determined if the bloodstain of the omnibus is genuine or not. We don't know if these witnesses are telling the truth or a pack of lies. No idea about the truth.
Lord Van Zeeks.
My lord.
The case made by the prosecution was flawed, plain and simple. If indeed the omnibus presented as evidence was tampered with, the prosecution is at fault for allowing such a disgraceful perversion of justice to take place.
My sincerest apologies, my lord.
Objection!
But wait! When we were evacuated from the courtroom, Lord Van Zeeks ordered the evidence to be secured.
I'm afraid the prosecution cannot shun responsibility in this matter.
That's so unfair.
They haven't proven beyond a reasonable doubt. There is reasonable doubt. We have established it.
The defendant has not, at the present time been established by this court. Consequently, the jury will not be required to prefer judgment. Proper judgment.
What?
Well, Lord Van Zinks, it's been a pleasure, so it has. As for you, my dear fellow, I couldn't have asked for a better defense.
You mean to tell me this has all been a grand waste of time?
It's the law of the land, my good man. If you'd like to pursue this matter further, you can always go ahead and try to change the law.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. Magnus McGilded.
Good grief. You've got to say to me, have you?
Just one thing. Warning. This is far from over.
Something to be looking forward to then. I hereby pronounce the defendant, Mr. Magnus McGilded, not guilty.
Well, that was weird.
Yeah.
How are we feeling?
Fireworks in the building.
That's just par for the course. They already have fire.
Yeah,
I can't
fair.
believe it. This is an outrage. They should have examined the evidence more. What are you talking about? The man's been cleared. He's innocent.
Oh boy.
Oh, he'll definitely pop up again. The courtroom in pandemonium for the second time that day, the judge delivered his verdict. My first ever trial in Great Britain came to an abrupt end. The defendant being found not guilty. Ostensibly a victory for us.
That certainly was a long trial.
Yes, it was.
Your first ever trial on foreign soil, and your first victory. It was a wonderful performance. My heartfelt congratulations.
And to you, Mr. Sato. Thank you for your assistance. I suppose we should be happy. Trouble is, we're still completely in the dark about what actually happened.
Well, we didn't have enough time.
Isn't it wrong? I mean, who was actually responsible for Mr. Mason's death? We don't even know that.
The sole aim of the defense is to obtain a verdict that exonerates the defendant. You carried out your duty to perfection. Excuse me.
Oh, I bet you did. Oh, okay.
Mr. McGilded. Ah, and that girl is with him too.
Well, it seems the stories are true.
Oh, what stories?
Well, the 6 enormous fireworks they do be letting off when there's a verdict of not guilty. They do be letting off fireworks, though. I'm sure you must have seen them now. Spectacular, would you say?
Yes, definitely.
I tried to the sight to behold, and to be sure it was. I have you to thank, I suppose, for having the opportunity to see it.
Oh, I don't know about that. Not really sure I did anything.
What are you saying, fella? How did I walk out of there a free man, then?
I don't think it was so much thanks to me as down to your planning. Not poor planning.
You're a straight-talking fella, aren't you? I must say, you had me astray in the head there once or twice. But you're young and headstrong. 'Tis water under the bridge.
Congratulations, Mr. McGilded, on having your name cleared.
Nothing's resolved.
There's only one thing that matters to me.
Oh?
We've all seen that I didn't do that odious and abstinent deed. Grand, is it not?
I suppose it is.
Now the fine fellow of Scotland Yard can take matters in hand and sort out any wee details.
Are you going to pay me now?
He already did. Let's see it for what it is. We'll get to the truth.
You mean that one coin?
I mean, he said at the very beginning he paid us like 1,000 guineas.
He said he will.
Oh, he will. Okay. I have absolute faith in them, so I have. After all, I do be providing a good number of their wages with all the taxes I pay.
It's not that funny.
So then, as we agreed aforehand, 1,000 guineas for your troubles, fella.
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly accept that much. I want more.
Be whist. You're humble people. Are you from the east? Well, if you insist.
Just take the damn money.
From this, still and all, you deserve a reward.
Mr. Magnus McGilded.
Mr. Magnus McGilded.
It doesn't matter. Everything's ready, sir. If you'd like to follow me into the courtroom.
Into the courtroom?
What's this, officer? 'Tis sooner than I was led to believe.
I hope it's not inconvenient, sir. There were some changes to the schedule.
You mean schedule?
Well, I must be making tracks now. It's time for the inspection.
Sorry, what inspection?
They're going to examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. I asked if I could be present for it myself.
They're going to examine it again? Now?
Naturally, I'm under no obligation to take part in any more of this matter now. But as an upstanding member of London society, I do be doing me best to help where I can.
Do be doing.
He do be doing, though. 'Tis a gentleman's duty, so it is. So then, fare thee well. 'Twas an absolute pleasure meeting yous. I hope you have a whale of a time while you're studying here in Great Britain.
And there he goes, a free man. Oh, I forgot she was here too.
Don't move!
As I would say, get a move on. She really does take forever to load that thing. Mr. Strahd, would you mind putting that thing down?
You're a grown-up.
Sorry?
And I hate all grown-ups.
Yeah, there you are.
That is Ben. It's gonna be a little girl.
Okay. Here you are. Oh god.
Iris!
Naughty, naughty, really awful like that. Fuck, that's not.
Well, do British as well.
Is this some kind of picnic? Who's this little girl now?
Fuck. Can I just drop the British part? Because I can't. Because to me, when I'm doing the little girl voice and British at the same time, it sounds like the grandma.
It sounded like the grandma anyway.
I know.
If If it's hard for you, I can try it.
No,
and then you
I
can
mean...
take-
Yeah, I can't.
Okay, Sake seems excited to voice Iris, so sure.
Taking
That's
that
fair.
with you as well. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher.
What?
Ha!
Oh, do you want to play? You won't beat me.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Oh, good day to you. I'm, well, the inventor, I suppose, of that machine.
The inventor.
Oh, normal smoke grenades are so dull, don't you agree? White and more white. I had to be shrouded in smoke. It could at least be a pretty colour, I thought to myself.
Do we have to be shrouded in smoke, though? At all?
I just took my eyes off it for a moment whilst I was changing under a different omnibus, and she pinched it. Luckily, I fitted it with a telegraphic beacon.
What's it what? I have no idea what this girl is talking about.
Anyway, you're coming with me now. Back to my laboratory.
What? What for?
Apologize, of course, silly, to my technician.
What? You mean say sorry?
Must say sorry when you've done something wrong. Sure, an adult has told you that before.
An adult? Huh, I don't listen to no adults.
Come along then, follow me.
Fine, have it your way. This is Burger King.
Oh, good. You see, I knew you wanted to do the right thing in the end.
I'm fairly sure that what she wants is to not get shot by that massive gun of yours.
We can take Iris, it's fine.
Do a perfectly good job sounding like a 40-year-old woman voicing a little girl.
Yeah.
Don't believe it now then. Bye-bye. I'm so sorry for all the fuss.
Well,
She was a lively one.
Well, don't you think perhaps we ought to be on our way now too?
Yes, you're right. But... I too.
Oh,
Refused the money, so we can't afford a hotel, so we have to go back, I guess. By the time we find a place to stay, no sooner had we arrived in London than we had to rush here. Our travelling cases are still with the bailiff.
I was originally planning to spend today in search of lodgings.
At this late hour in the day, I'm afraid we may be out of luck.
Don't worry though, I have a plan. If the worst comes to the worst, I've heard of a lovely park where we could spend the night.
Please tell me you're not thinking of McGilded Park.
I know it may be a little chilly at this time of year, but our youthfulness will see us through.
I'm not so sure about that. A midwinter London night will freeze a young person's soul just as easily as an elderly one.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound agreeable.
I'm starting to regret turning Mr. McGilded down. 1,000 guineas would have paid for a lovely warm room. Oh, mansion.
fucking dumbass.
And so, trial to determine my worthiness for the study tour was over by the end of our first day in London. However, as we were soon to learn, there were more trying times ahead. Just as the Reaper of the Bailey had warned. The case was far from over. I mean, there's another 2 to go.
What's going on? Get the fire brigade! Water! Bring water, quick!
Oh.
Of course it's on fire.
How did this happen? I don't know, sir. By the time I got here, it was already engulfed. No one was supposed to be allowed in here before we started investigating. No. Oh, good God. There's someone in there. This can't be.
Right, I'm glad my voice was 100% accurate.
Van Z's is just having like a Nam flashback.
Yeah. realm of the Reaper.
Can you check the records? I want to see what the hat one was about.
Sure.
Yeah.
Clouded Kokoro? Okay.
Yep. Let's see.
I mean, that literally just means
Additional
heart,
contents, I
right?
think.
Yes.
Accolades.
Accolades. Records.
It's the Switch's version of achievements.
No, it's just this game.
God.
Bespoke. Shovels and spades. Okay.
But I didn't. I only did it in the first one.
Because it's the first cross examination that happens in either game. Like,
Okay, but we definitely pressed a witness at least once in the first cross-examination. Oh, maybe not the first cross-examination, actually. Yeah. Oh boy, we were supposed to look at the medical report card in more detail, apparently. Good. Supposed to examine the bed. I like how it just tells you beforehand, so we could have just gone and done it.
yeah.
Oh, so yeah, this was just completely irrelevant.
Good.
Alright, make sure we examine the violin before talking with Iris about the Wilson topic. Sure.
Good.
The woman?
I feel like this might spoil things for other things.
Yeah,
so
let's not read more.
Yeah.
It's funky that they just tell you outright.
Yeah. Okay, so how did you guys feel about that case?
Well, I'm wondering who the fuck was in the carriage when it was on fire.
Yeah. I feel uneasy because I feel like we let a murderer get away. Like, which I imagine is the point, and that we're probably gonna come back and fuck him up.
Well, I enjoyed it.
I mean, yeah, I enjoyed it. I liked the drama, but like, overall I feel uneasy because we let a murderer get away.
Mm.
You know,
A lot of people
I'm
felt the
feeling
same
that the
way.
game wants me to. Yeah, I'm feeling the way that the game wants me to feel.
I was watching some videos and I saw a comment, multiple people saying that, like, you know, they got not guilty and they felt sick. They're like, no. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It was for a distressingly long time. I was like, is this what's actually supposed to happen?
Yeah.
You thought we had a really elaborate bad ending?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a very elaborate, non-standard game over.
Well, next time, the adventure of the clouded Kokoro. Translator's note, Kokoro means Japanese. No, I'm being dumb. No, it's heart or soul. Anyway. Yeah, see you then. Bye.
Bye.
Mm.